want to talk today is something I'm annoyed at myself. I have let fear have too much say in how I do things. Hello everybody, how y'all doing on this dreary Monday in Huntsville? I'm leaving a lunch. I'm taking Monday and Tuesday off. We've got a spring break around here, so I get a little extra time with the family. What I really want to talk today is something I'm annoyed at myself for. Today I am a little annoyed at myself because I have let fear have too much say in how I do things. I have let my fear of rejection and fear of failure cause me to not take action. And even this week, right? So I started this vlog, which is like a big win. Haven't done that yet. Kind of conquered that fear of other people rejecting or not liking that I'm sending out stuff, or I don't know, feeling self-promotional or whatever the details of the fear were. But this weekend I really had planned to, in order to develop kind of this social media marketing kind of career, I think a good place to start, and where I've decided I'm going to probably start is doing small freelancing jobs, where I'm think of it more not trying to make money as much as trying to build a portfolio, over delivering and underbidding for a little while until I can create some demand and have some proof that I can do this. But this weekend, as I was looking on Upwork and Fiverr and those spots to find stuff, I just got afraid. I would look at a listing on Upwork and I would read it and I'd be like, this person's gonna sniff me out. They're not gonna believe that I can do this for them. Or what if I don't deliver on my promise? What if I can't do what I think I can do? I placed 0 bids, wrote no proposals. I drafted a couple, but I didn't complete any proposals all weekend. And I instead spent more time educating myself and building my personal brand kind of stuff. But when I let those things be a crutch for me doing what I really want to build, I'm just letting fear control me. You know, and the Bible tells us that we fear God, right? That's who we, I think, fear the Lord is like the most repeated phrase in the Old Testament, if I remember right. And that's because He is the one who's worthy of our fear, right? We don't need to fear man. We don't need to fear rejection. We don't need to fear failure. So I've decided that there's a couple of things I need to do, right? Because I think rejection and failure are the two things that I need to get over. So the question of the day is going to be, what do you think, what fears have you maybe not said out loud or not taken head on that you want to work on attacking? Those are my two, is rejection and failure. And so my kind of tactic for attacking those, one of them comes for the fear of rejection. It comes from, there's a blog or a podcast or something that I watched a few of. I didn't watch the whole series, but I think it was like 100 Days of Rejection. And what this guy did is he realized he had this fear of rejection. And so for 100 days, every day, he intentionally mapped out a plan to ask for something that he thought would be rejected. That he 100%, he was asking a person or a company to do something for him that he thought there was 0 chance that this thing got done. He did it so that he would understand what rejection felt like. So he would get used to it and get over it. He said he learned 2 things, if I remember the details right. I've got to find the link, and maybe I'll find it and post it down in the comments. He found 2 things, and one is that rejection is kind of so what, right? People are going to reject you in life, and in the end, their rejection doesn't have as much influence over us. We give it more power than it should have. The second thing he said he learned was that he was amazed how often he wasn't rejected. He asked for some big things, and people came through, in spite of the fact that he thought he wouldn't get it. But it stuck with me that, hey, rejection's not as bad as we think. A lot of times we blow up failure in our mind like entrepreneurship, right? So we blow up that, oh my goodness, I'm gonna fail at entrepreneurship, be this huge failure and lose money and waste time and all that. But the truth is, 9-to-5s aren't going anywhere. If you take 2 years of your life, maybe lose some money, and 2 years later you're no better off, maybe you're worse off, you can still go back and get another job. For me, doing a side hustle, maybe I'll sleep a little bit less. Maybe I will not be able to perform as well as I think I will, right? That's the worst case. That's failure, right? In the end, I tried. I still have my job. I'm not going to lose my family. I'm not going to lose things that are really important to me. And so I blow up what failure is going to lead to. And my amplifying that causes me to do nothing. And I don't like that. So all that to say, my goal for this week is to write a lot more proposals for these freelance jobs. I want to flood them. Things that I don't think I'm qualified for, I'm going to make them say no. Things that I do think I'm qualified for, I'm going to write the best proposal I can, and I'm going to land some of them. And I'm just going to keep working, keep hustling at it, keep working hard at it. My goal, I want to say 100 proposals, but that sounds kind of crazy. So maybe I'll do try to do 25 proposals this week. Yeah, 25 sounds like it's an ambitious goal. I've written 0 at this point. I'm going to write 25 proposals for various social media and Facebook ads and running social media accounts for companies on a freelance basis. That's what I'm going to do. Because I need to get better at writing the proposals. And so I'll at least do that. I might actually win some bids and get some work and add to my portfolio. So, all that to go back to the question of the day on what are some fears that you have or have let motivate you to not do something, and what are some ways you think you should change that? So hit me up in DMs or PMs or comment, like, share. I really appreciate your views. I've gotten a lot of support from my community, and I really appreciate that. I really appreciate you all coming along for this journey, giving me a place to. This is therapeutic for me, even if no one's listening. So I appreciate the listening. Saying out loud and recording it is super good for me, and I hope something I said is helpful for you. Thanks, y'all have a good one. God bless.